I'm going to demonstrate my 20 spray technique to help with longevity and sillage for these particular colognes. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And from a distance now, you want to spray some on your clothes. You don't want to get too close when you're spraying on your clothes because you could stain your clothes. Because the oils and the fragrance can stain your clothes. Just a tip for you. You don't want to do a close-up spray on your clothes, obviously. So yeah, you just got to be very liberal with the sprayer. And you'll get a good 5-6 hours out of it. Like months ago, I took a bunch of Creed fragrances on test drives. It was Creed Aventus, Green Irish Tweed, and Millesime Imperial. And I like Millesime Imperial the best. It's a really nice, heavenly summer scent. Aquatic, fruity, citrusy, and some ambergris and musk. I think that's the magic of all the Creed fragrances. They use very good, at the base, they use very good musk and ambergris notes. Really high quality that don't get cloying. I've got 3 Millesime Imperial clones. Well, they're known to be clones by the fragrance community. I looked them up. And I've been wearing these on and off for a while, for all summer long actually. I've been wearing these different clones all summer long. Ed Hardy, Christian Audigier, Love and Luck, Sean John's Unforgivable, and Cuba Wild Heart. These are the only 3 I kind of know about. I know there must be more Millesime Imperial clones. If you guys know about them, you could write them in the comments. But these are the ones I own, and these are the ones I know. Let me get the thumbnail really quick. Let me do the 3 bottles with some crazy eyes. Okay, that's the thumbnail. Unfortunately, just like the Millesime Imperial, these 3 clones, they actually perform pretty bad. Which one smells the most like Millesime Imperial? And I would say it's a tie between these 2. Love and Luck and Wild Heart. Now Love and Luck, check out the bottle. Interesting. You gotta watch out though, if you grab it, you could slip out and you could lose it. Anyway, Love and Luck, to my nose, it smells more sour than the other 2. It's got a stronger citrusy vibe. It's more grapefruit citrus as opposed to like a lemon citrus. And it's just sharper, and it doesn't seem as well blended as the other ones, but it does smell great. It smells fantastic, don't get me wrong. It's got that fake ambergris smell, which actually smells pretty pleasant, and some musk on the base. On the top, it's fruity, very citrusy. Maybe a little bit of a lavender note in there. This 50 milliliter bottle, 1.7 ounce 50 milliliter bottle, it cost me $15. So it's a very inexpensive fragrance. And it's more salty than the other 2. It's got a more aquatic vibe. And it's an excellent scent, but it does have weak performance. I would say about 3 or 4 hours. The next one here is Cuba Wild Heart. Big cigar shaped bottle. This one's the 3.4 ounce 100 milliliter, and it was less than $10. This thing goes for less than $10. and it smells extremely similar to Love and Luck, but it's a lot smoother. There's a difference between the musk smells at the base. This musk base smell is a little more woody, more vanilla, and less pungent. So this is a very smooth fragrance. As far as longevity, this is about the same longevity as Ed Hardy's. They don't smell the same. This one is smoother and I would say more pleasant in the opening, the first hour. And you also get, instead of the strong citrus note of Love and Luck, you get more of a melony fruity note. And then when it dries down, the musk on this is more like a vanilla musk. And it doesn't have as pronounced as the synthetic ambergris. It's there, but it's not as pronounced as Love and Luck. And it's really cheap, 100 milliliters for less than 10 bucks. All right. Now this third one, the Sean John Unforgivable, this does not smell like Millesime Imperial. Like if we were talking about music, I would say these two, if Millesime Imperial was a song, these two are cover versions of the song. This one is like they took the music and they rapped over it and tried to make it something else. Sound familiar, Puff Daddy? Anyway, this is also an amazing scent. It smells great. This is probably the weakest performing out of the three though. But it has a lot less of the aquatic and saltiness of the others, and the fruitiness is different. It's almost got like a grape rum boozy fruitiness to it, and it's a lot less aquatic, less musky. It just smells different. It's not, I wouldn't even call this a clone of Millesime Imperial, but it's also a great scent. I would say, if I was to call it something, I would say this is the night version of Love and Luck, or Cuba Wild Heart. This is like the night version because it doesn't smell as outdoorsy and aquatic. This is just too weak to be a club scent, so it's not a club scent, but it would make a really nice date scent because it smells great. All three of these colognes smell amazing. This one costs 25 bucks for a 2.5 ounce, 75 ml. So this is the most expensive, I would say, out of the three. And this smells the most different. I think they all smell great. They never become cloying, no matter how much you spray on. They're very pleasant. And you can't go wrong with either of these three. This Cuba Wild Heart is the smoothest out of the three. It just has a really smooth, and I would say almost linear smell to it, and it smells great. This Ed Hardy, it's got a more pungent grapefruit note to it, and it's got a stronger ambergris musk smell to it. This one has a musk smell that's familiar to the Cuba line, because I have a whole bunch of Cuba fragrances, and they all use the same flavor of musk. It's kind of a woody vanilla musk to it, and you can detect it here, but it's not bad though. It's not like it's a negative. The musk is actually really nice smelling. It's a sweet vanilla musk. Surprisingly, the Cuba sprayer is actually the best out of the bunch. It's a really good sprayer. It's not the really crappy sprayer that you get from the smaller Cuba bottles. Those little smaller, thinner cigar-shaped ones have really crappy sprayers. But if you get the bigger bottle, these sprayers are actually pretty good. Let me demonstrate. I'm going to demonstrate my 20 spray technique to help with longevity and sillage for these particular colognes. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And from a distance now, you want to spray some on your clothes. You don't want to get too close when you're spraying on your clothes because you could stain your clothes. Because the oils and the fragrance can stain your clothes. Just a tip for you. You don't want to do a close-up spray on your clothes, obviously. So yeah, you just got to be very liberal with the sprayer. And you'll get a good 5-6 hours out of it. And after 5 hours, it'll linger with you probably till the next day, just as a really light skin scent. So out of the three, which one would I buy? Or which one would I recommend? I would actually recommend the Cuba version, just because it's so cheap. For the price of one bottle of Millesime Imperial, you can get 20 of these. So I would go with this one, and that way you can overspray the hell out of it. You don't have to, you could be extremely liberal. It smells great. Second place would be the Love and Luck, as far as Millesime Imperial clones. Third place would be the Sean John, the most expensive one out of them, which is a great scent in itself, but it's also very weak, and I would say the weakest performing out of the three is this one. Okay, that's it. That concludes my review and comparison of 3 Millesime Imperial clones. That's it. I'm done. Smell you later.